punt this one away. On the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sategna. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Sets his feet. It's Mateer. They're all over him. Going to try to get it himself. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards, pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And how about that for a capper, a 43-yard run for 6. Deep in the end zone, it's Hill. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Straight ahead, it's Price. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it really doesn't matter what play call this offense does. Like first possession, 3 and out, obviously struggle. This one right here, nothing on the ground. The offensive line has to do a better job. They got to be better up front, whether they want to run it, whether they want to throw it. It's got to start with the offensive line.
From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Hit as he throws, and he gets rid of it.
What a great play by the defense. Listen, that's why he plays defense. Yes, I get it. I get the jokes. Defensive guys can't catch real well. But the offense, they caught a big-time break right there. That could have been disaster on their side of the field. Could have been a big turnover that led to points.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Stewart. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. they'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. On the run, it's Davison. Swapped immediately. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time, the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rush is on. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. More to throw for it on 4th down. And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Drops back. It's Spatier. Here comes the heat. Headed to the end zone. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Now on the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown Sooners! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. In the end zone, it's Stewart. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Run inside. It's Davison.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Dante Moore fires left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. On the run, it's Davison. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. 4th down, more. He wants to go deep. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Davison. Nowhere to go. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
Nothing the receiver could have done on that play, guys. You're not expecting the ball to be thrown behind you like that, especially in the quick game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Out wide left, it's Harris.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Gonna look downfield again. On the move. Trying to make magic with his feet. Still on his feet at the 45. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
That right there is almost a benchable offense if you're the quarterback. 1st and goal situation, you can't take a sack. But to make matters worse, you can't just keep backpedaling and backpedaling. They're almost out of field goal range now.
Left side is Blaylock. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
It's Mateer. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Looking for the score. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket, the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away. The defense took advantage with the interception.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Hits inside, it's Davison. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. Just about set to get this second half underway. From deep, it's Davison. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. And while that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
And I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. Bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. If they can put it here together in the second half, they can close the season out with an exclamation. Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. And they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for a 4th down once, like they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Here's Moore to throw. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And I think the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's what I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Again, it's Moore. He's got it down the middle. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Sells the run, looking to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll try to do it himself. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. 2nd and long here. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Buys time to his left. Out wide left, it's Sategna. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. To throw, it's Mateer. Complete. Oh, the quick spin move. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down.
Well, quarterback had nowhere to go with it deep down the field, so he found his back, just hoping he could maybe make something happen with it, but the defense rallied, made a nice tackle, setting up 4th down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Throwing more. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hooks. Touchdown, Ducks! He got a step and just dusted the field. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Gets it just across the 30 to the 31-yard line, and that's where the return is stopped. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Running inside, it's Blaylock. He's past the marker. Still running at the 40. He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the beatdown has ensued. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Moore going downfield for the big play. He's got it way down the field. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Turns upfield. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Dante Moore escapes the pressure going right. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they trailed 35-17. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
Yeah, they've had a day. And it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
Off play action on first down. Going for it all. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work.
Ready. Go.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Keeps it on the bootleg. It's complete on the right side. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Blaylock. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Fighting off the defender.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
After those last two plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. After those last two plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Almost popped free on the screen, but he stopped short of the line to gain. It's 4th down.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
The offense is going for it on 4th down. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. DB's right up on the receivers. Here's Moore to throw. Unloads it left. That's caught. It's Moore. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Ducks. And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just one possession away.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fought.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Throwing more. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
More to the air. Left side is Price.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field. Rally to...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. More to throw for it on fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. First play of this drive. Going for it all. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. These corners going to give these receivers some space. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game.
The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. There are certain games that get the juices flowing. And when you have number 1 versus number 2, it'll send a shiver up your spine. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Ducks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down right at... Yard line, good coverage there. Makes the grab down the middle. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. From the gun, it's Jackson. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Say it. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And really kind of a Jekyll and Hyde opening drive for the defense in the game. They've given up some yards, and they've given up some big plays, but they've also got 2 sacks now already. So a little bit of back and forth. I think you're looking for a little bit more consistency from this defense now as the game develops.
Quarterback changing the play. Here's some daylight. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Wide out trying to get it in.
Hey, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions.
Touchdown, Ohio State! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Now here's more. He's going for it all. A full dive to haul that one in. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. Quick give. It's Hill. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Moore. Tight end finds a soft spot. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Ducks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Run in the red zone, it's Davison. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Oregon! Extra point here will tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Here he comes with the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Handoff again. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Burrowing for yardage. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Out wide right, it's Smith. At the 45 on his way. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. He's changing the play. Saying he's going for it all. It's complete.
And this offense is on fire, man. Back-to-back plays, completely going across the field. Now set up in a goal-to-go situation. Now the field shrinks a little bit. Interested to see if they can punch it in, be more physical.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Buckeye! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D-linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game record.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Ducks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. He's going to get loose. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Great place to start for this offense. Throwing, say it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Makes the grab. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the return, it's Davison. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. Just barely able to keep him from pouncing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hand. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The Ducks want to move quickly. Pulls it on the option. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Here's Sayin to throw. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Under pressure. Leaping grab for a big gain. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Doesn't get it there.
Give a lot of credit to the defense on this one. They were able to generate a pass rush, force the quarterback to move off of his spot, and that definitely affected his accuracy, and it's a big reason why that throw was incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, a 4-wide-out set, trips right. Again, it's Sayed. Fires toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. DBs will try to keep everything in front. He's past the sticks. Got room at the 35. Turns it on down the left side. The 20. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ducks. You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half, not too far away. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to...
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. There he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. He'll bring it out. It's Hill. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Now here's Moore. Buying time to his right. Uncorks one to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Say it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Way off target there.
All right, that's a play that I'd like to see the quarterback just take off and run it himself. And I love his mindset. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to throw this. We're going to get this first down. I have a play, but sometimes you just got to know, man, at this point, I'm out here on the perimeter. It's just me and these defenders one-on-one. I've got to trust in my speed and my athleticism to go make this work.
Right side, it's Jackson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Quarterback keeper. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be caught, and he's got room. Past the 50. Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line is a huge play as this offense rolling. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Straight ahead, it's Davison. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Ducks are flying down the field.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch, they've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play calling. Right now, they're in a really good rhythm.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Turning it on! They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Defense in press coverage. Dante Moore. Moving out to the right. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. On the move. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looks as if he's going to run it. Can't get him to the ground. Got the first down. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that they will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Sees some running room. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeye! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Offense is on the field to get this drive going. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense takes matters into its own hands.